Travelers, this is Jason Mom with Fat Tested Travel, and today I'm going to be doing Universal Studios fat testing. Now I'm going to be going through all the test seats. I do not have an express pass, so I'll probably not be waiting in line. I will tell you that that does mean that some of those seats are going to be warped. They're not going to be exact, but I've had enough study that unfortunately Universal is not going to be very fat friendly. But if you're coming here with your friends, if you're coming to just walk around, I want you to know at least what you may be able to do. Here during Halloween Horror Nights, but I am not going to be actually doing that. And I'm going to tell you, I have never been to Universal, and because they are not extremely friendly for vloggers, I do not know a lot about it. One thing I do appreciate about Universal is some of this older stuff. I grew up with my grandmother, so I have an appreciation for Betty Boop. The fact that there's an entire store of Betty Boop is pretty cool. Your lashes long and your standards high. I thought Disney lines were long. Minions Mayhem is 155 minutes. So we ran into our first issue. I thought all of them would have test seats. Minions Mayhem does not have one, and it's a 2.5 hour wait to be told that you don't fit. Not doing that. Pretty cool though. You're wondering, it's extremely really busy today. I don't know if this is normal or not. It's a Monday. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit, and they do have a test seat we're gonna try out. You can tell we're nowhere near gonna be able to fit into this thing. Not gonna work. This one was much shorter, at only 45 minutes though. So if you're trying to find a ride, that one's got a much lower wait time than the first one we tried. Up Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon. And yes, they have some test seats. For the seats, this should give us a idea of how the buckles are going to work in most of the park. Normally I tell you guys to stand up buckle this around your legs at Disney, and that usually works. You can't do that here, it's not long enough. So when you sit down, I'm not really fitting in the seat, and there's no way that buckle's going around me. Fallon does not pass the fat test. We're now 3 attractions in. The first one did not have a test seat, and it was a 2.5 hour wait to find out if I'd fit. And then the last 2 did not come close. That was the entrance. Apparently this is the entrance. And so just so you don't get confused, that's the same ride. Hey, at least I fit in the electric chair. Some really cool facades around here though. I'm in the Tribute store, which is apparently actually open. Oh, this is a very cool Halloween themed store. All right, now this is how you do it. Their theming is unmatched, I will say. They actually seem to do this better than Disney. Assume these are like cast members, maybe? I said cast members, I meant employees here, I guess. But you can buy these apparently and put your face on it. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're going to test the Revenge of the Mummy. Apparently they're making changes to it right now. Here's the test seat for Mummy. I can already tell from these things right here, fitting your legs under there is going to be very difficult. That's where it's at for me. Yeah, there's nowhere near. All right, guys, well, another failure from Revenge of the Mummy. On to the next one. This is the main thing I wanted to come for. I'm like, if nothing else, I get to meet Optimus Prime. Guys, it's time for Transformers The Ride 3D. Now, they do not have a test seat, but I asked, and they said that it's just a bench with a bar, so that I should be good. So, and it's shut down right now, so I'm waiting on it to open, and we'll have to wait in line that long. All right, who doesn't love Bumblebee? So, Transformers, that was a dark ride. It was very similar to like Dinosaur meets Ratatouille at Disney. It was a lot of fun. And dark ride 3D, but they don't really like you filming, so I try to be very cautious about that here. I think that's why it's so hard to get information from Universal, but I did get the picture of the seat, and I hope you guys enjoyed that because it was nice to finally get on a ride. Congratulations, Transformers, you passed the fat test. Pretty cool. This is the train from the end of Back to the Future. As we're entering Springfield, USA, if there's not something that I can fit in here, I'm going to be quite upset. This is an actual comic book shop? It's not. That's cool though. It is a food court. Pretty cool. Follower said I needed to try something from here, so I'm going to see what they have. I got the pink donut. It's just a voodoo donut, by the way. But it's tasty. Jedediah. I'm sorry, Jebediah. Krusty Burger, Moe's, Cletus's Chicken Shack, Quickie Mart, and Duff Beer. Guys, time for a fat test of Kang and Kudos Twirl and Hurl. Now, this ride is just an up and down ride around like Dumbo or Magic Flying Carpets. I did ask, it is just a one long belt, and they actually have an extension. It's a 55-minute wait right now, and it's just not worth that kind of wait, but you will be able to fit. We have a little carnival going on over here. That's pretty cool. The Krusty Land ride is currently a 60-minute wait. Let me see if they have a test seat. The attendant said this ride's really just not worth a 60-minute wait. So he said to do a level 1 ride because it's going to be bigger. You're going to have much more space that you won't have any problem fitting. Or really, I wouldn't have any problem fitting, but that's just the advice he gave. But he said it's not worth waiting 60 minutes. All right, the next one up is Men in Black, Alien Attack. That was nice.
Oh, and that red button, don't even dream of pushing.
That ride is like a souped up version of Buzz Lightyear's training spin thing, whatever you call it. But it was so much bigger and fun, and that was awesome. That was a great ride. All right, I'm going to say this at this point. When I got here today, especially after the first few rides where I couldn't ride anything, I was super disappointed. I was starting to get a little down. And I was already pretty hesitant. But the fact that I've now found several rides I can ride, even though some of them, the lines are long and I haven't gotten on them, but I feel so much better about it. I haven't seen Woody in a while. It's cute, SpongeBob store pants. Stores just really are themed fantastically. For E.T.'s Adventure, I did ask, and if you cannot fit on the normal bike, they have bench seats you can ride through as well. And the gentleman that's working the line said he actually prefers the bench seat. Makes me happy they have Fievel, y'all. Haven't heard that voice in a long time. Caterwall Gang. Oh, that's actually a lot harder than I thought it'd be. So for Fievel's water slide, the maximum weight is 300 pounds. That's the first time I've actually seen a weight limit on something. That's pretty cool. Look at this graphophone. Yeah! Trek's not out right now. I'm not sure if he has a time where he'll be back out later. Let's check out DreamWorks Destination. This is just like movies they have, or they do meet and greets here, or what? Really, that's normally a show, but it does not seem to be going right now. All right, guys, we are going to do Woody's roller coaster. The guy at the front thinks this will pass the fat test. Here it comes. A little net on the thing. All right, here we go. I do fit. On to Curious George Goes to Town. Okay, tell me this whole thing just isn't adorable. Oh my goodness. He's got water going up his butt. I don't know about the Curious George enema, but okay. Oh, I hope that tub doesn't fall. This is great. That big old bucket of water falls and makes a big old splash. To navigate and not get completely soaked. Okay, this is just fun.
What's up, Tommy? If there is your real name.
If you don't mind, that'd be great. It says that this is for kite flying and sunbathing. Interesting. What a great kite flying area. Yeah, just some rotting corpses. Jane, she just is always so happy, no matter what. Look, at just all strung up. Yes, yes. This is definitely giving me let's go fly kite vibes. Need a Spider-Man life-size bus for $1,700. Hello. Hello. Great if those were not statues and they just leaned over and said, and hello to you.
I thought it was for like short skis. Why, dude, I got excited.
You can send a card to Hello Kitty. You can say hello, Kitty. Or is it hello, hello, Kitty? Early, it was about 10:30. Now it's about 2, and it's down from 155 to 65. Guys, it's time to fat test Fast and the Furious Supercharged. There's a bench seat and that there's nothing that really comes down or anything. So it should be pretty good to go. And they have a single rider line.
For your safety, you must remain seated and keep your...
We're getting in a party bus. The bench. Go.
To eliminate this target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
It passed the fat test, just not the good ride test. That ride sucks. Ride the Hogwarts Express between the parks. It's about a 90-minute wait, or it's a 15-minute walk. Either way, I don't happen to have park hopping. I found Diagon Alley. Escape from Gringotts does have a test seat out here, but again, this is looking very similar to The Mummy Returns, or Revenge of the Mummy. He can't even squeeze into the test seat, so I think that's a fail. There you go. The rest of the park was busy. This is insane. I guess this does water. I think she needs to work on her spells. This way to Nocturnally, whatever that is. Here. Found a place where it's dark and I can have a seat. This is Nocturnally. There's a bunch of stuff that's interactive with your wands. Hey guys, well, that was your tour of Universal Studios, fat testing all of their rides that I could. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all been asking for it. And please continue to subscribe and follow for the rest of the content and other parks. If you want to go to a much more fat-friendly park, then I have an entire guide to Disney World. You can go to guide.fattestedtravel.com. That's guide.fattestedtravel.com. It gives you a ton of bonuses, and it's only $7.